Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I'm an acting coach and I have other things that are really exciting. And I make reaction content here on YouTube for you guys to check out. I react to TV and film. I also have another channel where I do music reactions. If you want to check that out, the link to that will be in the description. And today I'm checking out Doctor Who Series 1, Episode 8. This one's called Father's Day. No idea what that's about, but I'm excited to check it out. If you want to see the full, unedited, unaltered version of this particular reaction or other reactions, I do have several things over on my Patreon. You can go check that out. There are different tiers for different shows, or you can join one tier, see all the shows and films, a different tier for the music, or a top tier for everything all together. The link to that will also be in the description down below. I have the first episode of this at this time posted on YouTube. There's been a lot of support for it there. It's actually doing better than any other video that I've ever posted promotion free. It's doing the best that any video has ever done on this particular channel. So thank you guys so much for your support, for your comments. It means the world to me. It really does. It's kind of blowing up and that's exciting. Several of you have even already joined me over on Patreon. That was actually a big surprise to me that so many of you joined me so quickly. I do appreciate it. I'm excited to have you guys over there. Thanks for the comments and the likes and just the support in general. As they continue to come out on YouTube, I do hope that more of you will decide to join us over there and sort of join the conversation. It's been a lot of fun reading your comments and everything. I think this will be at the moment, again, I'm up to, this is episode 8. I've just got series 1 episode 1 posted on YouTube. So I will be several weeks ahead, several episodes ahead over on the Patreon. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm likely well into series 2, into the David Tennant era. So I do hope you'll come check that out if you are able and willing, if it's something that you want to do. I really appreciate it. For those of you who have already joined me over there, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's just really exciting. I feel like this is going to be a big thing for my channel and my sort of journey as a content creator. I feel like it's going to be a big deal and really help push me to the next level. So I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to be putting a lot of effort into getting these and other TV and film videos out for you. So do stick around. Keep an eye on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment. And do check that little bell icon to get notified the next time I upload a video. And yeah, all that being said, I'm just excited to jump into this reaction and see what's next. The last one was a big deal for me. There was a ton going on in the last 2, actually. So I'm really excited to learn a little bit more about the Doctor and see where this goes. I'm really looking forward to getting more character development. I'm sorry, more of a character, not character. I'm really looking forward to getting more development in the relationship between Rose and the Doctor, and hopefully that opening up the Doctor's character even more and giving me a even more detailed and intimate look into his internal struggles, into his past, because he's a very interesting character just sort of on paper. But all that being said, I'm just going to get into this really quickly. Again, this is Doctor Who Series 1, Episode 8. This one is called Father's Day.
Peter Allen Tyler, my dad.
Oh, okay.
All right. 15th September 1954.
Come here, Rose. Come here.
Okay, we haven't talked about her dad.
Who's that? It's your daddy. 1987. 7th of November.
Oh, no.
He was always having adventures. I'd have loved to have seen you now.
Her voice is going to make me cry.
So I was thinking, could we go and see my dad?
Come on, give me just a second. We'll go back because I want to hear that monologue from Jackie again, but her voice was so tender, and I hesitate to use the word maternal, but it's exactly what it was. There's no escaping that. It was so sort of warm. Her performance was great. It just made me feel like safe and comfortable. I didn't know that her dad was dead. We haven't talked about her dad. But I don't think this is a good idea. I knew immediately when she mentioned the date, it just dawned on me that they could go back and see that. They could go back before that, maybe try to meet him or whatever. And I understand the impulse. And I know that that's one of the things that a lot of us talk about or think about that we would do if we had a time machine. We'd go back and see this person or that person that we've lost. And it sounds great in theory. I don't know that that's a great idea, seeing sort of the gravity of these little adventures that they have. I don't know if it's the best idea to have that experience. It doesn't seem like it would end the way you would want it to. It feels like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that would work out the way that she'd want. I don't know that this is going to be the best thing to do. Your impulses, your instincts are going to be to do or say certain things you probably shouldn't and wouldn't be allowed to. And the temptation to change things, the temptation to alter things. Come to think of it, we really haven't talked about that, the rules about that, about changing the past on Doctor Who, if that's, because he does things, right? He changes things all the time. He interacts with the past and the future, but there've got to be some rules to that, right? Because everything I've ever heard about time travel, every single TV show or film that's dealt with time travel always has a consequence for changing things that have happened in the past. So I guess I hadn't thought about it until now, but there's got to be some kind of lore and rules around that we haven't gotten into yet. So maybe that's what this is. Seems like it would be a great mechanic to sort of explore that stuff. I don't know that no matter how tempting it would be, I don't know that going back and seeing a loved one like that would be the smartest thing to do if you did have that ability.
Do you remember what I told you?
Look at that. It's remarkable.
I'd love to have seen you now.
So much care and subtlety in her face. Beautiful.
No, I can do anything. I'm just more worried about you.
I want to see him.
Your wish is my command. But be careful what you wish for.
Maybe a bigger conversation, Doctor. Maybe like explain to her the rules a little bit more. Father's Day by Paul Cornell.
Peter Allen Tyler. Take you, Jacqueline, Andrea, Suzette Prentice.
So this isn't the day he died then. This is the day they got... He's messing up her name. She doesn't look very amused.
Just carry on. It's good enough a lady die.
I thought he'd be taller.
To be my lawful...
Oh, hey. Men hate that metric, by the way.
He died so close to home. I wasn't there. Nobody was. He was a hit-and-run driver.
All right, this is really heavy, so I'm just a couple pauses. I'll try not to pause too much in the middle of it. I hadn't thought her mom is retelling this story, and I'm sure has told her many stories about her father, or the way she describes him. That would be like already in the episode, I can see them sort of setting up that he's not quite what she thought, which means that what they're probably setting up is that her mother has told her about her father from a very sort of nostalgic view, and probably, with sort of painting over some of the rough spots for her. I mean, it's her father. You want her to think about him fondly, and he's gone, especially then. There's no real truth to tell then. It's all about perception and memory, and why tell her negative things, right? So she's going to have a very maybe biased view of her father that might get ruined. This might be a new level of don't meet your heroes.
I only wish there'd been someone there for him.
Yeah.
I want to be that someone so he doesn't die alone.
I still feel like the doctor maybe should have had a deeper conversation about this. I don't know if Rose is really considering it. Look at how nervous she is. Oh my God, she's amazing. Billie Piper, the actress, is amazing.
You sure about this?
Yeah.
They still haven't really explained to us the rules. I'm really interested to learn the rules. Is it a Back to the Future deal or more Avengers Endgame? That's sweet. Don't freeze. Don't freeze up.
Go to it.
Go now. Go. I would be a little more insistent. I would be on her butt. I'd be pushing her into the road.
By the time the ambulance got there, he was dead.
Now she's got to carry that. She's got to carry that now.
Can I try again?
Okay, that close-up was very foreboding. Hey everybody, I'm interrupting your regularly scheduled video to remind you to check out the Patreon for these exclusives and full-length reactions. And now, back to the video.
That's the first you and me. It's a very bad idea, two sets of us being here at the same time.
Same person, two different times, in the same place, same time. Bad idea. Got it. Back to the Future.
I can't do this.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to, but this is the last time we can be here.
Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is like universe affecting ending, potentially bad, yeah?
Sarah Cox is ready.
Yeah, are you going?
Yeah.
You and your boyfriend need a lift.
Oh no. Oh no, there's that look again. There's that look that he gave that. Okay.
I always thought if someone invented a windowsill with special compartments, one for milk, one for yogurt, make a lot of money out of that. I should write that down.
I guess in cold countries that would work.
There it is. On display, where it should be.
She's trying really hard to ignore it.
Solar power. Mum said he was going to do this. Now we can.
Just keep smiling.
When we met, I said, travel with me in space. You said no. Then I said, time machine.
Oh.
But he's alive!
My entire planet died. My whole family. Do you think it never occurred to me to go back and save them?
That's a good point.
An ordinary man, that's the most important thing in creation. The whole world's different because he's alive.
For once, you're not the most important man in my life.
Oh my God.
I know how sad you are. You'll be back in a minute. Will you hang around outside the TARDIS waiting for me?
I think she's like overestimating his need.
Boyfriend trouble?
But he's not going to be able to leave, right? Because there's something wrong because of what she did, and he's going to have to fix it. That thing, whatever that is, that's really loud. It looks like it's hunting.
I think he left me.
What, a pretty girl like you? If I was going out with you.
Stop!
Oh, really is like Back to the Future.
There, for you, is like the Bermuda Triangle.
Blimey, you know how to flatter a bloke.
This is so weird. I don't know, man. It can't be good, man.
Live in sin for a bit. Dad, in 10 years' time, you'll turn around and say, if only I could turn the clock back.
Wow. I didn't know people talked like that back then. I know people do it today all the time. He can't be that young. He wouldn't just leave her back then anyway. He would take her back to Jackie, to her time, and drop her. So this does feel a little bit like an empty threat.
So really, you're a bit of a Dale boy.
I'll shoot me down in flames. You're not related to my wife by any chance, are you?
Oh my God. That's not out yet.
It's a good job and all.
Just gonna check my messages.
No cell phones like that in the 80s anyway.
Watson, come here. I need you. Watson, come here. I need you.
Did they say Watson? Yeah, something's really wrong. Like, things are broken. This is going to be one of those things where they have to fix it. And then when it gets fixed, everything's going to revert back to the moment, right? So she's going to be there in the road with him, probably like she wanted, but he's going to die. The car's going to hit him, and that's where it's going to end, like it did before. That's going to be the only way they can fix it. Sort of a Jumanji deal.
Bad luck when you met her. I tell you, this day is cursed.
He might not be wrong about that, just not for the reasons that he thinks.
Oh, my train's detached again. I knew I should have used Velcro.
I'm here. Stop your belly aching.
It's Jackie.
That will you?
Wasn't she pretty?
She's a little madam. That's
Little baby Rose. Love it.
What's that car? Same one as before.
You called me Dad. What'd you say that for?
Daddy-o. Back to the Future.
Oh, Pete, you never used to like the mental. Or I don't know, maybe you did. If you're
Jackie,
not
wait,
careful,
listen.
there'll be a wedding and a divorce on the same day.
Tell you what, straighten the car up. Or stick around the corner or something. Don't cause any more trouble.
That was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking. I can't even deal with this right now. I can't. I'm stuck in her eyes, man. Hearing those things, seeing them fight like that, listening to her mother say those awful, awful things about him. It broke her heart. I know there's something going on. I know it's all dastardly. Something's taking people. I just can't find the room to care about that plot line right now. I'm so heartbroken for Rose. And you know, props to Billy Piper again. Really played that beautifully.
I've had enough of all your daft schemes. I never know where the next meal's coming
I'll
from.
get it right, love. One day soon, I promise you, I'll get it right.
Monsters! Going to eat us! Is it aliens?
See, that would hit really different now for Rose. No, that smile. My God, how could you not fall in love with her? Those big brown eyes. Holy crap. Okay, I'm paying attention to... Whoa! I'm paying attention to the B plot now, okay? Actually, I guess that would probably be the A plot. I don't know how they do that. The mouth and the chest? Okay, it just ran right past the wife and went for the... Is there any rhyme or reason to this? And my God, how many of them are there? What are they? Are they Langoliers? Anybody know that reference? It's a Stephen King thing. Are they Langoliers? Trying to fix things? Like bacteria in time. Trying to clean the bowels of time, like probiotics.
Time's been damaged, and they've come to sterilize the wound. By consuming everything inside.
Is this because...
Yeah, honey, I think it is. She's really going through it today, huh? That's the way to fix it.
Was that a car?
And he knows, too. He knows.
It's not important. Don't worry about it.
He's going to try to fix it another way. He's really attached to her. Like in a really deep way.
I gave you my car keys.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
You don't give your keys to a complete stranger.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
It's like I trusted you. Moment I met you, a wound in time. You called me Dad. I didn't see it. In my eyes. Jackie's attitude. You're my Rose. You're my Rose grown up.
You seem to know what's going on.
I give that impression, yeah.
Can you save us?
Who are you two then?
Stuart Hoskins.
Sarah Clark.
And one extra?
I don't know. I don't want to know, really.
How did all this get started?
Outside the Beatbox Club.
I'd lost my purse, didn't have money for a taxi.
I took her home.
Wrote his number on the back of my hand.
Never got rid of her since.
I don't know what this is all about. And I know we're not important.
Who said you're not important? I've travelled to all sorts of places, done things you couldn't even imagine, but you two. Street corner, 2 a.m, getting a taxi home. I've never had a life like that. Yes, I'll try and save you.
Okay, this one just keeps moving. I just need to breathe for a minute from this one. It just keeps, moving forward. Next thing. So first, that scene between Jackie and her dad, and I guess we're getting more of that now. The actor's doing a beautiful job. He really, really delivered that. Being asked to perform a scene, to act in a scene where you, as your character, are realizing that your daughter, who's a baby, is standing in front of you as a 20-year-old woman. It is an incredibly tall task, and I think that he did a beautiful job of communicating that journey emotionally, finding that moment and finding that truth, discovering it in the moment with us. It was so well done, and the two of them together really did a beautiful job. Billy Piper performed it beautifully. The hug was wonderful. It was great. It was very touching. And then they moved on to the next scene. And I'm really starting to fall in love with the Doctor from a human perspective, because in all this chaos and all this mess, he asked how they met. And the more I get to know him, the more what I see is someone who understands and really values the beauty of the little moments, the small things in the world, I guess the universe for him, but for us, in the world, where that chance meeting or the package that you forgot to get, so you had to double back to the office, and it made you that 10 minutes late, and the turn you didn't take, the job you turned down, the vacation you took last minute, all of these little things that seem random, that are random, that are just choices, people making choices daily in their lives that seem innocuous, that don't seem important, but they create this tapestry. They create all of these wonderful moments and connections that we call almost naively our life. The way they're all tied together, the way they all move together, they each impact the other. No one lives in a vacuum. No man's an island. And he really seems to acknowledge and appreciate the beauty in those moments. And for someone with his perspective and with his sort of the scope that he lives his life in, the recognition of that importance. And he's multiple times to now has acknowledged or pointed out that people like that, ordinary people, ordinary lives, ordinary moments, choices that regular people make every day, those are the important things. Those are the big things. Those are the things that really make an impact and that really change the course of history. And we're not done. We're rolling into the next big dramatic thing. So I'm excited about that. I just needed a minute to kind of process.
I'm a dad.
Well, of course you're a dad. You already knew you were a dad.
Rose grows up and she's you.
Look at that complexity.
A time machine.
Time machine.
Cross my heart.
What, do you all have time machines where you come from?
No, just the doctor.
Did you know these things were coming?
No.
He's going to put it together. He's going to put it together. He's doing a really great job, the actor. All the complexity, the joy of seeing her, anxiety, confusion, it's all there. He's about to put it together that he died. Oh, then he's going to put it together that the car.
So, if this mate of yours isn't your boyfriend, then I have to say I'm glad, because being your dad and all, I think is a bit old for you.
Just a bit. Mickey.
Do you know him?
I just didn't recognise him in a suit. You have to let go of me, sweetheart.
I'm always saying that. He's a bit clingy.
Come on, Mick. You can't tell her.
Well, you don't want people to know?
Where I come from, Jackie doesn't know how to work the timer on the video recorder.
Point taken.
Now, Rose, you're not going to bring about the end of the world, are you?
That's great. That's wonderful. Love babies, man. She's so cute.
How times change.
For real.
I better be careful. I think I just imprinted myself on Mickey like a mother chicken.
No.
Don't touch her. I know that from Back to the Future. Same matter, same space. And I think Star Trek too.
Any disturbance in time makes them stronger. A paradox might let them in.
Can't do anything right, can I?
Since you ask, no. So,
yeah.
Don't touch the baby.
I'm not stupid.
You could have fooled me.
Her age does show through. I don't mind that though. They let it show. I know she's hurting. She's feeling bad.
Between you and me, I haven't got a plan. No idea. No way out.
That's got to be terrifying. That's got to be terrifying because she would count on him to always have the answers. Hearing that he doesn't have a plan.
Just tell me you're sorry.
I am. I'm sorry.
Give her a hug, please. Please give her a hug. Don't kiss her. That would be weird. Okay. I don't know why. I don't think I would like that. It would be strange.
Have you got something hot?
It's the TARDIS key.
But it's not right. He does know a way to fix this. He knows. I guarantee you, he knows. He saw the car. He knows that that's how they fix it. Her dad in front of the car, that's the only way that I see. It makes sense. And he's keeping it from her. But then I got it. I'll talk about it later. He doesn't want to take her dad away.
We just ended up here.
Lucky for me, eh? You hadn't been there to save me.
That was just a coincidence. That was just really good luck.
No, you're not an idiot. You're not an idiot. This episode is pushing all the buttons for me. I'll talk more about that after, I guess.
Just leave it be and everything will be fine. We'll get out of here. All of us. Stuart, Sarah, you're going to get married, just like I said.
But the TARDIS getting in there, will that make them stronger? He said that any more kind of like disturbance would make them stronger. The TARDIS seems to me like a pretty big disturbance.
When time gets sorted out.
Everybody here forgets what happened. And don't worry. The thing that you change will stay changed.
You mean I'll still be alive?
Not an idiot. I didn't think so.
This is Rose.
Rose? How sick is that? Did you give my daughter a second-hand name?
For God's sake, look, it's the same Rose.
No, oh no, don't touch the baby. Don't touch the baby. Oh my God, she touched the baby. He was going to fix it and she touched the baby. Could he have done it? Like, really? Wait. Okay. This is worse than I thought. He could have actually fixed it, but because she touched the baby, let the thing in.
Oh my God, he's dead.
Holy crap. I didn't see that coming.
Holy. The whole world.
This is it. There's nothing we can do.
He's got to figure it out. He has to figure out. All he has to do is get in front of that car. But if that hadn't happened, the doctor could have fixed it, and her dad would have been alive the whole time. The doctor could have fixed it. That's blowing my brain right now. He actually could have fixed it. No. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. Yeah, I caught it. He worked it out. He's got to go say goodbye to Rose. And if I'm right, she'll go to him after he gets hit, and she'll be with him before he dies.
He didn't want you to go through it again, not if there was another way.
That's right.
No, there isn't.
That's right. He's a remarkable man.
The doctor worked it out way back, but he tried to protect me.
For you.
Still, he's not in charge anymore. I am.
Oh, good on you, man.
Jackie, look at her. She's ours.
Oh, wow, that was so subtle. That was beautiful.
Goodbye, love.
Go to him. Quick.
Please go. Run.
The driver was just a kid. He stopped. People say there was this girl. And she sat with Pete while he was dying. She held his hand. Never found out who she was.
Gave his life to save the world. To save his daughter. Wow. Come on. It was beautiful. That was a beautiful episode. I think it was full of blunders, you know. Of course, all the actors did an amazing job. The score was remarkable. There were so many really subtle moments. The one that sticks out for me the most, probably for subtlety, was when Rose was meant to recognize, not Rose, when Jackie was meant to recognize Rose as her daughter. There was the most subtle shift in her face and the expression, the energy from behind her eyes that communicated 100% plainly that she recognized Rose as her daughter, that there was a familiarity there that she was just seeing. But it was so subtle. It was so incredibly subtle. It was remarkable. And it's my job for it to be my fault. I'm going to get a little bit personal. I don't know if this is the first time I've done this on my Doctor Who stuff here. So for the Whovians, I don't know if this is the first time you're going to see that or not. I honestly can't remember. But it's a thing that happens from time to time. I hope that you don't mind, and you can totally skip it. The video's over. I appreciate you being here. If you don't want to watch it, I get it. I'm a dad. And I've made a lot of mistakes, but I love my kids, and I want to be the world for them. I really do. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing all of this, to try to give them the kind of world, on a micro level at least, that they deserve, or that I feel they deserve. But that expression, that sentiment, it's my job for it to be my fault. I'm supposed to take all the things. I take all the bad things, all the hard things, all the ugly things, and I take them. They're mine. You don't have to carry them. That's what a father is. I love you, and I care for you, and I spend time with you, and I try to teach you and give you space to learn for yourself and all the things. But I think my most important job, it feels like, I don't know, man, I'm getting it wrong all the time, but it feels like my most important job is to absorb the blows. We as people, you know, we take so many things on. We feel the impact of so many things that I don't think we should. There are so many things because of the world that we've created, the world we've built. There are so many things that hurt. There are so many disappointments and struggles and challenges in life that I don't think need to be there. I don't think should be there. And it's all kind of self-inflicted in a way, but in a way it's not. And I feel like it's my job to stand between them and all of those things. And I'll feel all that. I'll experience all that. I'll take all of that on so that they don't have to, so that they can move forward without that pain, without those impacts, without that, those things that sort of put a stopper in front of them, those things that stunt the momentum that I'm trying to help them create to move forward, to build their life. And my biggest fear is that I am one of those things, or that I'll be one of those things. But to stand in front of them and take those blows, that's my job, whether it's fault or pain, loss. I want them to see it. I want them to experience the truth of it, the reality of it. But I do everything in my power to keep it from adversely and disproportionately impacting their life. Because the problem with the world isn't that we experience hardship. The problem with the world is that hardship, sometimes the cost of loss, or the cost of a mistake, the cost of not knowing, or the cost of a wrong or misguided choice, is not commensurate with the offense. It's not equal. It's not fair. It's way more than we deserve. It hurts more. It lingers longer than it should. And it's my job for it to be my fault. That's a beautiful line. Again, beautifully acted, wonderfully done. I got a much deeper look into Rose, but there was some very interesting truths about the Doctor displayed here as well that I think were really, really telling. The way he tried to protect Rose, and he found another way. That's the heartbreaking part. And then her dad, such a remarkable man, who made that choice to go out in front of that car because he knew that would save her. This is a really good episode. I hope that's not the last time we see Pete Tyler. Yeah. So that's all for me. This was Doctor Who Series 2, Episode 8. Father's Day. Thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. The episode is available on Patreon if you're interested, full length video and audio included. And for now, I'll just say thank you so much for watching. And please remember to be kind to each other. And most importantly, be kind to yourself.